Hi, my name's Sam, and I'm going to show you how to run a hybrid session on RealBridge. Hybrid sessions are becoming very common these days, with the return to face-to-face, but people still wanting to play online. It's a really good opportunity to bring all those people together to play in one large session. To start off, we'll be looking at what to do before the session, then I'll show you some of the intricacies during the session, and then afterwards I'll show you how to merge the results for both the sections. So to start off, we're going to be looking into how to do the deals and upload those deals onto RealBridge. Now, most clubs will have a dealing machine, and that will come with some software that you'll be able to export a PBN file. That PBN file you will be able to upload to RealBridge. So let me show you how to go about doing that now. I've created a fresh RealBridge session here, and I've also dealt all my boards that I'm going to run for the evening session in the club, and the software that I use to do that has exported a PBN file. Now I can import that PBN file into RealBridge. I'll go into Session Settings, and here I can load a PBN file. So I'm going to click Choose File, and it's directing me to this example deal that I've set up previously. Now, one top tip is once we have loaded this, we get a little pop-up telling us how many deals have been loaded and what's in the last deal. Now you can see this starts with an N, which means that the north hand should have the 8 and 5 of spades. So to double check that our PBN file and our boards are the same, what we can do is we can get the north hand out and we can fan through the cards, and we can see here that the 8 and 5 of spades are the only spades in that hand. So then the deals, the physical deals and the deals that are loaded into RealBridge are the same deals. That's just a top tip to make sure that everything's looking the same. Now we can click OK, and that's all the deals loaded into RealBridge. During the session, it's a great idea to try and make it feel like one session between the club and those players playing online. To do that, you are able to make a broadcast as a director. Let me show you how to do that now if you haven't seen already. From this RealBridge session, I can click Advanced, and then using this arrow going across to the second part, I can see that I can make a video announcement. And if I click All, this will make a video announcement to everyone playing online, and I'll also be able to speak to everyone in the room if I'm at the club. The other thing I can do is I can show the results on a split screen. So what I mean by that is that if you're at a club and you generally have your results from something like EBU score being shown up on a screen, what you're able to do is put the RealBridge results and the EBU score results side by side. And what you can do is it should look something a little bit like this. To do this, I open the RealBridge session on the computer that's connected to the screens, and I push the F11 button to make it full screen. And then in front of that, I overlay this scroll file that you can get from EBU score. That means that all the players at the club are able to see how people are performing at home and in the club. One thing to note is that the number of rounds and the number of boards per round need not be the same between the club and online. You can have different movements, and you can actually use a different number of boards between your two sessions, as long as it's from the same set of boards. Another useful bit of advice is that it can be useful to have a pair that can play online or offline. And you could do this by asking a pair to bring some devices into the club so that they can play at the club online or offline, so that you don't have a half table. After the session's completed, you'll need to merge the results. RealBridge exports an XML file, and you can also get an XML file from a scoring software like EBU Score. So to merge these together, we use a tool called BBO to XML, and I'll show you how to do that now. To start off with, we'll get the results from RealBridge. Just like any other session, we click Eusebio and right-click Eusebio file with play, and we save link as. Now I've already got an example file that I'll use, so make sure that you save that file and put it somewhere where you can find later on. Next up, I will go into EBU score, and from here I'll navigate to Reports, Internet Reports, and I've just made that full screen for you. I'll click Open File to make sure that's checked, and I'll create EBU UMS file. Once that's been created, you should see an XML file appear on your screen. It should end with XML, and you should see XML version at the top here. You can click File, Save As, and once again you can save this somewhere useful where you can find it again. The last thing that we're going to do is merge those two results files on BBO to XML. So I'm going to open up BBO to XML, and I'm going to click Import, Edit, Merge CSV/XML. This will prompt me to open up some of my results. I'm going to start off by loading my RealBridge results. From here I can make any changes to names. I can put surnames in and double check everything's correct. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing is merging this with another one. So I'm going to click Merge XML. I've already loaded the RealBridge results, so next I'm going to merge it with the club results. Here we get a pop-up asking us, do we want to merge them like they are two sections or two different sessions? We are merging two different sections, so we're going to click OK. This has now merged together everyone who is playing online and offline. And now I can save this as a CSV. I'm going to click Save as CSV, and it will download this onto my computer for me. The last thing that I need to do is convert this back to an XML. So I'm going to go back. We're going to put our club name in here. We're going to put our club ID number, a contact name, and the UMS charge rate. We're also going to check whichever scoring mechanism you want to use for your master points, and whichever master pointing scale you need to use. From here we're going to create XML file, which will prompt us to find that CSV file that we've just downloaded. And from here it will download an XML file created based on that CSV file we've just created. Now this XML file can be uploaded to your club website, to the EBU, or any other federation. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us. You'll find all of our information on our website at realbridge.online, or you can email us directly at support@realbridge.online. If you'd like to get involved or just try a hybrid session, feel free to join us at the Manchester Bridge Club. All the details are on our Bridge webs page. Thanks very much, and see you next time.